My sister publicly mocked me at her wedding, drunkenly saying, "You're useless." Her husband laughed, not knowing I was the one paying for the entire wedding after our parents begged me. I calmly left and canceled whole wedding payment. By morning, they were both crying at my door. The DJ was playing something loud and upbeat when my sister grabbed the microphone. Her face was flushed, wine glass in one hand, white dress sparkling under the ballroom lights. 200 guests turned to watch. "I want to make a toast," she slurred into the mic. Her new husband, Derek, laughed and pulled her close, his arm around her waist, both of them swaying slightly. I was sitting at table 12 in the back, the cheap seats, not at the family table up front. "To my amazing husband," she said. The crowd cheered. "And to everyone who made this day possible." She paused, took a drink, then her eyes found me. "Well, almost everyone." She pointed at me. "My brother's here somewhere." "Hi, loser." People turned to look. My face went hot. "He's useless, honestly," she continued, laughing. "Can't keep a job, can't keep a girlfriend, can't do anything right. But hey, at least he showed up." Derek laughed, loud enough that I heard it from the back. The crowd laughed too, nervous, uncomfortable. I sat there, fork frozen halfway to my mouth. My sister raised her glass. "To people who actually matter." Everyone drank. I set down my fork, stood up, walked to the exit. No one noticed. I sat in my car in the parking lot, hands shaking on the steering wheel. $47,000. That's what I'd paid for this wedding. The venue, the food, the flowers, the open bar, the band, everything. Our parents had called me 6 months ago, crying, begging. "We don't have the money," my mother said. "She'll be devastated if we can't give her the wedding she wants. Please, you're doing well. Can't you help?" I just sold my company, had money for the first time in my life. "Don't tell her it's from you," my father said. "She's proud. Let her think it's from us." So I paid every invoice, every vendor, and she called me useless. I pulled out my phone, opened my email, found the vendor contracts, the catering company, the venue, the florist, the band, the photographer. Every single one was in my name. Every payment came from my account. I started making calls. The caterer answered first. "Hi, this is Michael Chen. I need to cancel my contract for the Sullivan wedding, effective immediately." "Sir, the event is happening right now." "I'm aware. I'm also aware that per the contract, I have the right to cancel with forfeiture of my deposit. Check section 7. Silence. Typing. "You're correct, but cancel it now and stop service immediately." "Sir, that means we'll have to remove the food." "Do it." I hung up, called the venue next, then the band, then the bar service. One by one, I canceled everything. I drove home, poured myself a drink, sat on my couch. My phone started ringing at 10:47 p.m. My mother, I didn't answer. Then my father, then my sister. I turned off my phone. The pounding on my door started at 6 a.m. I'd been awake for hours, sitting in the dark, drinking coffee. I opened the door. My sister stood there, still in her wedding dress, makeup smeared, eyes red and swollen. Derek was behind her, tie loose, hair a mess. "What did you do?" she screamed. "Good morning," I said. "They kicked us out. The venue called the cops. They took the food. The band left. Everything fell apart." "That's unfortunate," I said. "Unfortunate? You ruined my wedding." "No," I said. "I paid for your wedding, and then I canceled it." She stared at me. "What? $47,000? That's what your wedding cost. Mom and Dad couldn't afford it, so I paid for everything. Every single thing." Her face went white. Derek's mouth opened. "They asked me not to tell you," I continued. "Said you were too proud. So I paid and stayed quiet. Sat in the back, ate the food I bought, drank the wine I paid for, and listened to you call me useless in front of 200 people. I didn't know. You didn't care," I said. "You never asked who paid. You just assumed you deserved it." Tears were streaming down her face. "I was drunk. I didn't mean it." "Yes, you did." Derek stepped forward. "Look, man, we can fix this. We'll apologize. We'll pay you back." "With what money?" I asked. "You're both broke. That's why I paid in the first place." My sister was sobbing now. "Please, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry." I looked at her. At the expensive dress I'd paid for, at the makeup artist's work I'd funded, at the flowers in her hair from the florist I'd hired. "You're right about one thing," I said. "I am useless. At least to you." I stepped back. "Don't contact me again." I closed the door. The pounding started again, then the screaming, then the crying.